Hi, this is Matt from tracymatt.co.uk, and here I have the Celio Redfly, which is a mobile companion for Windows mobile devices. We'll just take a quick look, unbox, and then I'll do a quick demonstration for you. So we have the Redfly itself on the top of the box. This nice burgundy sort of purplish red, almost metallic finish to it. But we'll have a look at the device itself in more detail in a second. There is a carrying pouch for it. There's a getting started quick guide which tells you how to connect your smartphone. There's a performance enhancing tips and what to expect guide. It's a CD-ROM here with the drivers that are required by the smartphone and a warranty card. On the side here we have another small box which contains the AC adapter, obviously charging, and there are adapters for different regions for power, and that's about it for the box. I'll move it all to one side for a second. Have a look at the Redfly itself. You'd be forgiven for thinking this is a laptop, which really it isn't. To be honest, on its own, the Redfly itself doesn't actually do anything. If I turn it on now, the screen will come on. I have a mouse, and that really is all that you can do with the Redfly on its own, which means that if this gets stolen, it's of no use to anybody. They can't use your data, they can't access anything, which is quite good. So, quick look around the device, nothing on this side. On the back we have a couple of USB ports and a VGA out connector there, so you can connect to a full-size monitor. There's also a power connector here, which is obviously where we charge. A couple of status LEDs on this side, and this here is the power button. Looking inside, we have an 8-inch display, which is 800 by 480, so quite a decent resolution. There is a full QWERTY keyboard, which has also included some of your standard smartphone style keys. There's a home key, email key, internet, send and end phone keys, keys that actually access your soft keys left and right, and so on. There's a Bluetooth enable button. Underneath we have a trackpad which obviously controls the mouse and a couple of left and right mouse buttons, and that's pretty much about it for the device itself. Where it comes into its own and sort of where it becomes clever is where we actually plug in a Windows mobile phone. So in order to get this to work, first we have to install a small piece of software on the mobile device, which I have done on the Titan II here, and then we plug into the back, just like that, and it will come up setting up the connection, and within a second or two we have the screen from the Titan II brought to the screen on the Redfly. What you'll notice also is that the screen on the Titan II is completely blanked, and buttons and key screen completely disabled, and everything, as I say, is brought to the Redfly. Now you'll notice that it isn't perfect. There is a sort of kind of corruption of the display here just at the bottom, and this might be because of the touch flow interface on the Titan II. A standard phone interface probably would appear slightly differently, because standard Windows mobile applications such as Calendar appear fine, as do Contacts and so on. And as you can see, you get a nice amount of screen real estate for working with, if you can imagine using Excel or Word on this kind of a display. Well, let's just go into Internet Explorer. As you can see, you've got a large screen area here for Internet Explorer. It probably would work a little better with Opera. In actual fact, Opera's a little bit better at rendering web pages, but that, you know, pretty much is the nutshell of how this works. Very very simple in concept, but probably quite complicated to implement. So if we just remove the Titan 2 there, and as you can see, as soon as you remove it, that's it. The Redfly does nothing. Now, I have actually got this Redfly set up to work with my diamond. So if I go into Comm Manager on my diamond, and I turn on the Bluetooth, and I press the Bluetooth key on the Redfly, you see that I get a message on the diamond asking me if I want to allow the Bluetooth device, which I say yes, and I'm now connected to the diamond with a Bluetooth. Now, as you can see where I mentioned earlier on, there is a certain amount of corruption. It doesn't work perfectly. Now, I suspect this is because of the customised interface that is installed on the diamond, and to be fair, there isn't actually a specific driver for the diamond available for the Redfly. I've actually installed the same driver for the Titan 2, but it does work. I can still go into all of my settings, start menu and everything else, and I guess again, because of the diamond being VGA, it is a little slower at bringing all the settings up, but as I say, it does work. I can go into contacts and bring up my contacts, and I can swipe the TouchFly 3D screen, and it will display. But as I say, probably because of the Bluetooth connection, and Bluetooth connection speeds aren't particularly fast, and also VGA device and lack of native driver for the diamond, it isn't perfect. It does work much better in Excel and Word and sort of more basic applications. So that's Redfly itself. It's a pretty cool little device in actual fact. I'm quite impressed. It set you back around £320 or thereabouts. Nice thing about using a USB cable with a Redfly is that it will in fact charge your mobile device while you're using it, and according to specification, even with the phone plugged in, it will give you about 8 hours of battery life. It is compatible with most Windows Mobile 5, 6 and 6.1 devices. Interestingly also, if you plug in USB flash devices on the Redfly, they do actually appear on the Windows Mobile device as being accessible storage devices, so you can copy from a USB key or possibly a low power USB hard drive files onto the device itself, or access files. The whole thing weighs just less than £2, which is just under 1 kilo, about 900 grams, so it's not particularly heavy. You probably could carry it around as is. It's certainly not going to add much to the weight of a rucksack or laptop bag. So going to be having a look at the device over the next sort of couple of days. Unfortunately, it's only a short-term loan, so it won't be a full and extensive review, but the review will be online soon.